The battle of braid spray. 2 braid spray. Moisture check. A product with a nozzle that shouldn't even have a nozzle on it. Knife is out, guys. The knife is out. How am I supposed to have this thick product on? I do not know. Plus 8 months worth of new growth. It's all coming right up. So here is few things you can look out for when getting your own braid spray. The African Pride have a more sheen to it than the African Best. So bear with me, I might be end up getting the name mixed up. The African Pride had a more sheen. When I sprayed it on my hand, there were lots of sheen going on compared to the African Best. So the African Best, on the other hand, he had a more water base, which I prefer when choosing braids. Some salon will let you open them a little bit and just spray it so you know what you're getting. So you can see the difference. The one with slightly, I don't know, yellowing tone, that is the African Pride, and the one with the white base, that is the African Best. So take a note of the demonstration I'm making here. Hopefully you'll be able to make a better choice, you know, in future when you buying yours. Just because somebody did say they only concentrate oil or anything on their scalp. If you are anything like me, my scalp is okay. It's my hair I'm worrying about drying out in the duration I have the braid on. So on the other small peak on that side, that is just me taking down one of the braids to kind of moisture check. All this while, if the moisture I'll be putting in as well as protein, they have, you know, make a difference, which they have. So this is a little sneak peek of how I take off my braid. I will not be taking this braid down until I have time in my hand. So I will be taking it down like you see me doing, separate it and remove the knot and shredded hair, comb it through, then move to the next strands of hair. So I will repeat all that until all the synthetic hair has all coming out of my hair. So this is really a good one for you guys to keep a note at if you don't want to undo the progress you've you know, gotten in the time you had your braid on. Extra care have to be taken when taking braid down. So this is a little quick me showing you guys how moisturizing your hair during while you have a braid on, the difference it can make. As I take this braid down one by one, all demonstrating with like you just see me doing. The hair coming out of my hair were all the same length as my own hair. There wasn't any broken pieces, which is my aim. That is what I'm aiming to get. So as you can see, all the hair coming out were all long. So my hair bottle is just grapeseed oil in there. That is the oil I was using to seal in, and I've been rotating with that S-coil no drip that has been within my rotation, as well as Menatel strengthening spray for protein. New growth you're seeing, I haven't grown that much of hair. I don't think. This braid was installed quite loosely, so hence why you were seeing that amount of lot of hair between my scalp, and appears I've grown a lot of hair, but I don't think I have. But before I installed this braid, my hair was already, I was already 6 months post relaxer. So as of now, I've kept this braid in for 2 months. When I take this off next week, I will be 8 months post relaxer accidental. I didn't mean to stretch my relaxer this long. It just happened. Shit happened. This is one of those. Anyway, braid spray. I got so much. There's so much choice in shops, and it's very hard to tear them apart. Which is which? The ones I've used so far, the S-Coil no drip will take everyone for a surprise, because it said S-Coil no drip activator. Automatically you just think it's made for coily, or I don't know, jerry coil kind of hair. But this is one of the best moisturizer I have found. So that still remains my number one go-to in the duration of the time I've had this braids. So I saturate my hair with this once a week, but because it's of a thicker consistency, it's slightly hard to get out, you know, onto the braid. So that is why I have had to go on and get just, you know, something designed for braids, easy to spray. So they will have like the consistency designed to be easily sprayed, isn't it? Because they are braid spray. So they will often call them braid sheen. Cantu shea butter. Cantu shea butter have pissed me off. They have pissed me off big time. You know, it's ridiculous, this. I've used this product twice and I liked it. Well, not twice, more than twice. I suppose it's the tea tree oil and the jojoba oil that dragged me to it. When I used it, it was quite soothing on the scalp. But I did not appreciate this. How did you create a product that's supposed to be used with the nozzle to apply, but it's rocker? You know, Cantu is actually okay to produce products, you know, produce a jar that is suitable for the product you've made. Like, seriously, this is a shambles, complete shambles. How the hell was I supposed to get this product out of the jar? I don't know. Was I supposed to melt it in hot water? The description doesn't say to melt it. Why will I melt it? Besides, what is that nozzle even doing there? These people are officially out of their mind. Cantu, if you guys are watching, you need to go recreate this. This is shambles. Honestly, it's not on. It's just not on. Get your shit together. So the braid spray that has been my favorite, it is definitely the African best braid sheen spray with conditioner. First one is African best and this one is African pride. They both kind of going in this very similar direction. I like both, but I prefer one than the other, if that is making any sense. So the African best turns out to be my favorite out of these two products. So if you get it out of this, you most likely will get you know, the result you're after. It's all about how often you use this product, like with any product anyway. So nobody want to use a braid sheen that gonna just make your hair shine and not moisturize it. The whole point for me to pick up that spray or bottle or water, whatever, to spray on my hair is to make sure my hair is gonna be moisturized at the end of it. But the African Pride looks to me like pure braid sheen, and the African Best have a bit more water-based to it compared to the African Pride. The little demonstration I most likely put on top of this hopefully would clear that up for you guys. So the African Best is the one I prefer. So I use the Menatel hair strengthener for my protein, for whenever I needed protein in the duration I'll be wearing this braid. I just saturate my hair with it. This is pure strengthening product in there. So it's been really good at keeping my head kind of balanced to make sure all this moisture I'm putting in don't become my hair don't become moisture overload. Then as far as my hair bottle that seems to be lacking about, that is just a bottle, empty bottle, that I just put in any oil of my choice to seal in moisture when after moisturizing this braid, because that spray is really good. The spray bottle is good, so it's really easy to what's it called, the no drip is good. It's been really good in the duration I've had this braid, but I find the consistency still quite thick. No, I have to have time in my hand. It's not something I can just put in a rush. So I suppose that's why I reach out to get these 2 other braid spray to help me speed the process up a little. People might think because it said no drip, it says wave or whatever on the front of it, it can get easily, people can misunderstand that product, but it's one of the most moisturizing products I've used in a long time. So I give it to that. I definitely give it to no drip. That has been my favorite. Even when my hair is not in braids, it's a really good moisturizing product. What else did I add? I think that was all the stuff that has been keeping me going. My hair was already 6 months post before I even installed this braid, and this braid is just over 2 months now. So I will be taking it off next week. So hopefully next time you guys see me, I will be doing my relaxer touch-up update, which that is like that's gonna be like a 8 months relaxer stretch by accident. By the way, I didn't mean to I did not mean to stretch my relaxer that long. I didn't mean to stretch my hair that long. It just happened. We had the worst winter, very rainy, proper non-stop rainy season for a long time. So during February, when I installed the braid, the weather was still very bad. So no way I was gonna relax my hair. I just thought, you know what, I fancy braid, I'm just gonna put in braid, and I did. So yeah, now because this is now what looks like 9 weeks since I've had this installed, it's all work out well. I just need to make sure when I take this down, I take it down properly without losing my hair in the process, and all should be good. So with this in mind, guys, I will see you guys on my relaxer touch-up. Thank you all so much for sticking by this channel. I will see you guys on the next one. Ciao ciao.